a quick 2.5. Like Sheree will say. This fragrance has got a note in it that apparently is supposed to do something to the brain. Tested and trusted. I wore this fragrance, somebody hugged me and they're like, oh my god, you smell amazing. I'm like, calm down, chill, don't eat me up. This person was doing, their body was shaking. I was like, calm down. I know I smell good.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas...
Oh, hi! Welcome to my channel. It's Vlogmas! I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
Welcome to Vlogmas Day. I will be bringing you my favorite fragrance purchases of 2021. This year I have purchased a lot. Actually, I was going to say a couple or a few, but call a spade a spade. In my opinion, based on my bank account, a lot of fragrances this year. I was going to do a top 10. I'm like, no. Then I'm like, Priscilla, you need to do a top 5 so that people know how much you love these fragrances. But I'm like, okay, let me settle for in the middle. I am bringing you my top 7 purchases of 2021. This was difficult for me to pick. I do have 10 times that number of fragrances. For context, I haven't bought my entire perfume collection in 2021. I would say that my highest purchase so far has been in 2021. So that was just for a bit of context. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. This is not in any order. So the first fragrance is 100 Silent Ways from the house of Nishane. Now this fragrance, a lot of people think it's probably my favorite fragrance because on my Instagram, this is my profile picture. I've just not changed my profile picture on Instagram. I do love the fragrance, but it's not my favorite fragrance. It's a white, floral fragrance. I love it. I love the bottle. I love the packaging. I love the fragrance. It has got tuberose, which is a note that I don't like. And that's what makes this fragrance like an irony to me. But the tuberose in this fragrance is not the strongest. It is not, you know, I mean, there's some other stronger tuberose fragrances. It has got a lot of vanilla in it. It's like a vanilla based floral fragrance. I really do like it. Very long lasting. 100 Silent Ways. Number 2 on the list, my mom always teases me about this fragrance because she always calls it, that fragrance is it in the green bottle or the blue bottle. I talk about this fragrance a whole lot. I think I'll be traveling with this fragrance actually. Is Erba Pura from the house of Xerjoff. Now this fragrance, I purchased it early on in the year. It's this floral fruity fragrance. It smells like a fruit bowl. I should pull this out actually. I haven't worn this month. I wore this a lot during the autumnal months when it just started getting cold. This is a beautiful beast mode, long lasting fragrance. My friend Mickey put me onto this fragrance. I have no regrets. Erba Pura. The next fragrance, I can't believe I'm about to actually pull out an oud on this list. I do not like, I'm not a huge fan of oud, but Oud Bouquet has proven to me that I do not have a problem with oud. It just needs to be done to my taste. This is a sweet oud. It's not like the strongest oud. It's got vanilla in it. It's got some praline in it. I love this fragrance. The dent is not that much. I'm not going to show you the dent, but I wear it a lot. I'm not even joking. This is a fragrance that if I run out of, I'll definitely be purchasing. It's a bit of a dent. It's a heavy hitter. Something I've been wearing a whole lot this winter autumn season. Oud Bouquet. The next fragrance, my subscriber even called me out that I talk about this fragrance a lot. Like, it got to the point that subscribers were calling me out, so I had to keep this fragrance, you know, behind. But you know what, it's not the fragrance fault. If I love the fragrance, I love the fragrance. It's Intense Cafe. I talked about Intense Cafe a whole lot on this channel. This is a coffee based fragrance. This is lovely. This is sophisticated. It's got some rose in it. It's got some floral notes in it. With that coffee, it's a very nice coffee floral based fragrance. This is long lasting. This is beast mode. This is a sort of fragrance that enters a room before you enter. All the fragrances on this list today are fragrances that have announced me. In fact, a quick 2.5. Like Sheree will say. I had Oud Bouquet on, layered with side effects. I went to the cafeteria in my office to get some food, and the chef could smell me. Bear in mind that she was more in contact with food. I would have thought that the smell of the food would have overwhelmed her, but she could still smell my perfume. I'm like, nice to get compliments when you wear your fragrance, especially fragrances you spend some good coins on. You do want to get some compliments sometimes. It's back to Intense Cafe. Coffee based, floral based, long lasting, amazing sillage, amazing projection. One of my top 7. In fact, Intense Cafe is one of my top 5.
Will you keep quiet?
This next fragrance came into my collection, I think sometime in July or August or June or April. Anyways, it's from the house of Kayali. This is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. This fragrance I wore a whole lot, but they've had newer releases that I'm wearing more during this winter autumn season. I'm wearing Vanilla 28 and Invite only a lot, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this is like, it's just that Vanilla 28 came into my life, but before that, this was my favorite. In fact, it is still very much my favorite, actually. It's between those two, but I do love me Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. I wouldn't get rid of this. It's one of my top 7. I am so impressed with this fragrance. It has not got the note of oud, but it smells oudy. It smells sweet. This starts off with pink pepper with that spice in the top note. Then you smell the rose. I think it's got some Turkish rose. And then it dries down to the most beautiful sweetness. It is very sophisticated, this fragrance. Yeah, I think Kayali did something with this one for sure. They should be proud of themselves for this release. In my opinion, their best release of 2021. I hope I'm not speaking too soon. The next fragrance is from the house of Kilian, and this is Angel Share. This fragrance is one that when it came into my collection, I think in the summer, but it's not a summer fragrance. But do you know what I used to do? I kid you not, I used to wear this fragrance and put myself in a blanket and just because I just wanted to be enveloped in this smell, this warm spicy smell. This fragrance has got the note of, I think, is it cognac in it? I think it's cognac or rum. I think it's cognac. It's got in it, and it's got vanilla or tonka bean in it. This is sweet, spicy, boozy fragrance, warm, long lasting, beast mode. It performs really well on my skin. This is one that I wear in the morning, and when I come back from work, I can still smell it on my skin. It stays on the clothes as well, because this is one that anytime I put it on my scarf, it just sticks on this scarf. On one of my top 7 purchases of 2021. And finally, we've got Side Effects from the house of Initio. Now, this fragrance has got a note in it that apparently is supposed to do something to the brain. And you know what? Tested and trusted. I wore this fragrance, somebody hugged me and they're like, oh my god, you smell amazing. I'm like, calm down, chill, don't eat me up. Calm down, darling. I know I smell good, but calm down. The way this person was doing, their body was shaking. And that was when I confirmed that yes, Initio be putting something in their fragrances for real that be making people act around, you know, act out around you. This fragrance has got the note of rum in it. It's got some tobacco in it. It is smoky. Oh, I love this fragrance. No, you know what? Stop. Why are you being dramatic? Stop it, Priscilla. But you know what?
The hand is gone, Lord. The hand is gone, Lord.
Maximum respect to all the perfumers that have made all the 7 fragrances that I have mentioned today. You all deserve your accolades. Well done on creating these fragrances, because all of these 7 fragrances I have mentioned, when I smell them, I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for life. Thank you that we can experience art through people, that you put creativity in human beings, honestly, to come up with these things. This fragrance is smoky, boozy, spicy, cool, sophisticated, long-lasting. Projection is fantastic. I just may have kind of picked out the fragrances that I'll be traveling with, actually. I just may have selected my 7 fragrances to travel with. All these fragrances, I kid you not, from 100 Silent Ways to Oud Bouquet to, you know, Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25 to Erba Pura to Intense Cafe and to Side Effect. Fantastic fragrances. Try them out. I can bet on these fragrances. Now, they might not be, sample it first, actually, disclaimer, sample them first, but I can bet that you will love these fragrances, or people will love it on you will get compliments. Now, I have not mentioned one fragrance, Baccarat Rouge 540, and that's because I didn't purchase Baccarat Rouge 540 in 2020. I purchased it in 2020, actually, so that's why it's not on this list. There you have it. Those are my top 7 purchases of 2021. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section what your top 3 purchases of 2021 are. Your top 3. You don't need to go all top 7, but if you want to let me know the top 7, by all means, go ahead and let me know. Be extra like that. Go ahead and do all of that good stuff, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And until I see you again in my next video, because I look forward to seeing you again in my next video, stay beautiful, stay blessed. Hi and bye.